Why explaining your burnout is making you more exhausted? If talking about your burnout leaves you more drained than before, watch this video. So you're burnt out and high functioning. This will sound familiar. You don't just feel tired, you feel interrogated by your own life. You explain how you're feeling, then you explain it again to your therapist, to your doctor, to your partner, to the people who genuinely care. You try to find the words that will finally make it land. And instead of relief, you feel more depleted. Because now, on top of being exhausted, you are responsible for translating your inner experience into something that sounds reasonable. That kind of explaining is excruciating. And the truth most high achievers have never been told is your burnout isn't stuck because you haven't explained it well enough. It's stuck because your nervous system doesn't speak in sentences. Most burned out high achievers are deeply self-aware, insightful, emotionally intelligent, but inside doesn't settle a system that's been living in survival mode for years. So when you're asked to go deeper, name the feeling, explain what's underneath, your body simply braces. Not because you're resistant, but because something in you knows this isn't a language problem or talking problem. Your symptoms matter. I want to be very clear about that. The anxiety, the fatigue, the overthinking, the emotional shutdown, all of these symptoms matter. But symptoms don't tell us the whole truth. They tell us where your system is overwhelmed, not how to safely unwind it. In my work as a conversational hypnotherapist, I don't rush past symptoms, but I also don't chase them. I sit with the reality underneath those symptoms that you experience. And this is where something subtle, more powerful happens. Often without any effort, the body starts to respond. Breath deepens, the jaw softens, the shoulders drop, not because the person said the right thing, but because their nervous system finally isn't being asked to perform. This is co-regulation. And it's not something I learned from textbooks. It's something I had to learn for myself and also in my training as a hypnotherapist. I know habitual burnout from inside out. I know what it's like to live in a body that never truly calms down, to function well while deeply feel depleted. And my work as a conversational hypnotherapist is grounded not just in training, but in lived experience of learning how to regulate, release deeper stresses, and come home to the body again. And that matters because your nervous system knows the difference between technique and a sense of safety. This is why my work as a hypnotherapist doesn't begin with explanations. It begins with listening, not just to your words, but to the cues and micro expressions your body has been giving for years. We don't force that inside. We don't need to relive the stories or traumas. We don't ask your system to work harder to heal itself. Instead, we create the conditions where release can happen without you having to earn it or to explain it. Because stress doesn't live beyond words. Because stress actually lives beyond words, and it's a different kind of healing. And if something in you felt seen while listening to this, not intellectually but more physiologically, that's your nervous system recognizing a different pace. You don't need to explain your burnout to me. You don't need the right words. And when you are ready, my work is a space where your nervous system can finally stop holding everything together without pressure and performance. Just that kind of listening that lets the body truly exhale.